get... There we go. Alright, cool. So yeah, we're playing Space Engineers tonight, folks, because I felt like it, honestly. I was building a ship earlier tonight and I wanted it to work, but for some dumbass reason the game just decided screw you. So I am going to be undeterred and pig-headed and try and get it to work before I do anything else. Now, whether or not I stay in Space Engineers all night really depends on what I feel like. Oh, never mind. Hey, Space Engineers has decided to wake up. Beautiful. Now, Space Engineers is, well, a bit of a git when it wants to be. Oh, and let's put that there. Hello, puss. Cat has decided to make herself known. Of course. Yeah, also, a bit of my chair's gas piston is not the same as it used to be. It needs probably replacing at some point, so I need to start looking for a replacement for that online somewhere. Now, before anybody says anything, my ships are of my own design. They're not based on any real-life warships. They are just my own design. I designed them for fun, not to be accurate to the real thing. And we're just waiting for the game to wake up because it's Space Engineers. Space Engineers has overly extended loading times when you have a lot of mods. And when I say overly extended, I'm not even kidding. Cool, alright. Oh, restream chat. Shit, need to get that open. I just decided that for some reason, whenever I tab out, it wants to minimize, which is a bit annoying. There we go. Oh, what? In game. Great. Oh my god, so the problem I was having earlier tonight was twofold, really. So, welcome to the interior of my ship. It's a bit Spartan at the moment because I had to restart. Yeah, not fun. Not fun at all. And we're gonna have Space Engineers system bitching at me to refuel myself, but I don't need to. I'm not playing survival because I don't feel like it, even though the world is technically survival. Oh, yeah, gotta admit, I love these survival games. They're good fun, but they take a long time to get anywhere. Okay, that's not the right block. What are we looking for? Uh-oh. Is my mouse playing up to the point where it can't select the right block? There we go. Unfortunately, that is an issue with my mouse. I need to find a way of fixing that issue. If not, replacing the mouse, which is not something that I'm willing to do at the moment because I have just spent a large amount of money on something that is going to help with my retextures and that kind of stuff. And, you know, eventually, hopefully, get me a decent job working in maybe graphical design. I'm not sure. I'm still working on that idea. Oh yeah, power generator that I'm using. Well, that would be something fun. Alright, let's get you up to there, and let's get you to metal. No, it's really not. Best metal is Sabaton, Nightwish, any of the above. Ah, stupid bloody cable. Come on, you. I really need to evaluate things when it comes to streaming. What night's the best? What night's the worst? Is it pure luck? Is it not? I have no clue. You stupid thing. Bro, what's going on? Game. No, not game. Display. Full screen window. Screw you. Yes. That's worse quality for me. Oh well. Hopefully it won't affect stream quality. Because here's the thing. I like to be able to tab out my games whenever I'm playing them. Apparently I can't at the moment. Because unless I'm using exactly the right settings for Space Engineers, because it's Space Engineers. Space Engineers is an idiot when it wants to be. Please note, I say when it wants to be. Not all the time. Just when it's having a hissy fit. What's going on? Oh, hey look, wrong block. No. This is the game that I would prefer to play and stream locally. But for some stupid reason, my capture card doesn't like that. And now, what we want to do Yeah, this is the kind of game that I'd rather stream locally. Well, play locally. Yeah, give myself a bit more room on this, which is good. Because what I want to do now is this. Cut out everything. For a good reason. Not doing this the most optimal way, but who cares? Oh yeah, I can technically just go through and do this. There we go. Entire system's hooked up. This is an interior deck. I could probably get away with doing it in light armor. Tell you what I'll do. I'm going to copy the ship, and I'm going to plop it in the ocean. Without... Oh, you idiot. Well, that doesn't help. Interesting. Let's have a look. Okay, front end's pressurized. 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 And pressurized. Huh. How is the front end so much heavier? It's weird. Okay, fine. Tell you what, let's... For purposes of testing... I'm gonna put 4 vents on this ship. Oh, the hell? That's what happened. There we go. Tell you what, building these ships is interesting, but it's hard at the same time. Well, I guess that's kind of what makes it fun. Okay, so we've got 4 vents set to suck. Interesting. The front end's still sinking. What, is there just tons more armor? I guess so. I'll tell you what. Put reactors in the back. Or something similar. Okay, this room has nothing in it. Okay. No. If I go straight. Still hoping that this will work. If it doesn't, I am out of ideas. And put a plank of batteries into. Alright. Well, that leveled it out, but it's now sinking. Right. Probably the hull's too heavy. No, my luck. That would not surprise me. So let's start lowering the weight, shall we? Interesting. Looks like I didn't need to lighten this part. Took a lot of testing here. Oh well. I don't mind. Hey, it floats. More or less. Think we have a I think this is our problem. Try my character there, because this is technically survival mode. But, who cares? I definitely don't. Ooh. Is he doing better? Not doing bad. I'll say that much. But here's the thing, this entire front end, at least the exterior, is heavy armor. But that is now buoyant. Right. Do I need to somehow increase the volume? Is that a spaghetti cruiser? Oh. Thank you, railguns. Turn it into not much else than nothing. That'd be great. Alright. So, hull is now floating. This is very good. How do I make it float better? I basically need to lower the weight of the ship. Because here's the thing, I'm pretty sure that this deck plating is light armor. Let's have a look. Nope, don't want to do that. Yeah, this deck plating is light armor. Right. Do I need to just expand the ship a little bit? Like, maybe make it an extra couple of blocks wider? Oh, shut up, you Ember idiot. I'm kind of glad that I came back and redid this. Because here's the thing. I almost had the ship completed last time. And I hadn't done any of this weight testing because it was tied into the dock. There was like no point in doing so because, as I say... Ugh, shove off, Shaq. Thank you. For some reason, my... Look at this. My graphics card decided to be dumb and dropped me down to 1080p, which is fine. Actually, tell you what, if I set myself to high... Can I compensate with high graphics? Well, it seems like I'm doing so. Nice. I need to check on the workshop page for this mod, for the water mod. Because here's the thing. I know some of the information to do with the water mod, but I don't know everything. I think what I'm gonna have to do you know what, I'm gonna start doing it. I think I know what I need to do. Yeah, stuff's gonna drop into the ocean, I don't care. Sorry, fishies. Gonna have to deal with my refuse for the time being. That I have no interest in picking up. Basically, what I'm gonna have to do is lower the weight of the ship. Which is no small feat. Because you've got to know where to lower the weight of it, because otherwise it's going to give you all manner of different issues. Now I have replaced this bit here, so I've replaced a large amount of armour now. So what I'm going to try is going to copy it. This is how I'm doing like buoyancy tests and that kind of stuff. Ooh, that's a bit better. It's riding a lot higher than it was. That is almost perfect. I need to do it from what I'm seeing there. I'll tell you what. Make it daytime. What I need to do is I need to lighten up this front end as well. We splash, and you are sitting considerably higher in the water. Yay! How heavy is this ship? Bearing in mind, this is just a hull. There's like no weaponry, no specialized kit, nothing. I think I need to get a cockpit, so I'm just going to grab the basic one. $2.7 million currently. Whoa, wow. Apparently I didn't need that many gyros. Right, okay, fair enough then. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have given it submarine snorkels so that all the vents that are taking in air are much further up in the air. Okay, that has sunk even further. That's not good. Right, okay, I need to look into that. What have we got here? Heavy. Right. You are also light. You know what? I'm not going to get rid of all of it, but I'm going to change that lot to light armor. Because at least the way the weapon core works, light armor, weapons will not fire into the water. So I can remove that battery ballast in the back, can't I? Yes! Perfect. I'm glad of that. So, for those wondering, battery ballast. Both power and ballast. So, let's try this out. Splash. Okay, it's now nosediving a bit. Fine. I tell you what, how big is this space? It's 4, 8, 12. So if I drop just 6 batteries in there, I think we should be alright. It's all about splitting the difference. Let's try that. Unfortunately, the quality of my game at the moment is terrible, purely because... Actually, tell you what, let's see if I can fix that. Graphics? My anisotropic filtering is maxed out. Oh my god. I think the best way to get better graphics in this game is gonna have to be me, Okay, that's not working at all. Let's try. Oh, wait a minute, what? Which... Oh, here we go. It's getting heavier. I think we're there. Yep, we're there. Good. Okay, so now whatever I do to the hull, I need to make sure that I do at both ends. Alright, so... couple more batteries, and we're good. And we're going back to prototype colours, which is that one. It's what I like to call prototype colours because, honestly, the ship is adding in 30 blocks. Sorry, give me a second. That's 1, 18, whatever. I think what I'm going to have to do is periodic checks to make sure that I'm not imbalancing the ship too much. Now that is alright. I think. Okay, maybe not. That is sinking a lot more than I wanted to. Right. Yes, I know my fuel's critical. Now shut up. Actually, in some ways I'd rather have a bit more weight at the back than I would at the front. Bloody balancing game with these things, I swear to God. Okay, maybe not that much. Oh geez, definitely not that much. Okay, fine. Right. This ship, I have a feeling, is too small for the weight that I want to put on it. Because here's the thing, what I want to put on it... So if I just put those missile silos in the front... that massively imbalances the front. Like, massively imbalances it. Just gonna try something. This is entirely experimenting at the moment. Oh yeah, I know. It's an annoying glitch that keeps popping up this little red message. Unfortunately, I've just resigned myself to ignoring it for the time being. That didn't do anything. Still sinking. Right. Now, the difference between this one and this one... Well, first of all, this one's considerably larger. But it's a considerable amount wider, too. There's a ton of interior space. Maybe that's something I'm missing on this ship. Oh, and the fact that I didn't mirror it, god damn it. Damn, my processor core is running like fury at the second. Something I do need to look into at some point soon. My computer's been having a few issues. I had to downclock the processor and a couple of things like that. And I normally don't have to do that. I haven't had to do that before with other processors. Although, to be honest, this is the first overclockable processor that I've run long term, so I'm not aware of these kind of issues. Oh, that's something I did on this side that I didn't do on the other. Sorry, that I did on the other side, didn't do on this side. Definite. Okay. Right. I think I might have to make it a bigger ship, honestly. I mean, it's fairly large in its own right, but it's not as large as it could be. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do that. I think I'm basically going to have to expand it to almost this size, but with a better shaped hull. I mean, the fact that this thing's so stable is a complete fluke. I have no idea how I managed to do that, but I did. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip out the guts by removing the batteries and gyros on both sides. Tell you what, screw it. Just want to test something. No batteries, no gyros in the central section. Okay then. Interesting. Maybe I got too many? It's possible, I guess. Tell you what, let's put the gyros back in. But have them just 8 of them, a bit further up the ship. Because honestly, gyros are going to be the only thing that help you keep these things upright. There's obviously more weight on this side than there is on that side. What the shit? Oh shit, that didn't work. Oh, shit. Characters. Okay, so what's going to happen now? Ship is obviously coming back up. Right, so... maybe the battery ballast was still a good idea. This is weird, this is really hard to balance. At least for me it is. Add in 3 extra batteries. Place it in the water. You know what? I'm going to rebuild the entire hull. Yeah, I'm going to rebuild the entire hull out of light armor. Oops. Which is unfortunate, but it's just going to have to happen, unfortunately. Shit. It didn't place down properly. Well, it didn't place down exactly level. Which sucks, honestly, but it happens. Okay, that's good enough. Good. Yeah, sorry about the quality of tonight's stream, folks, but that's unfortunately what Space Engineers does when it doesn't like... Here's the thing. I'm running through a dual PC setup to make sure that I have the best ability for playing whatever game I'm playing. So if my main PC goes down, the gaming PC, it doesn't matter. I can still play games. Well, I can still continue the stream and have it uninterrupted. But the only bad thing about that is some games, in this case Space Engineers, don't seem to like it very much. It's a bit annoying. This is a bit wide. Yeah, I end up coming to this game because, honestly, I get bored of other games. Really kind of quickly. This game is one that I do like to play because I can just chill out in it. I don't have any expectations to make a new build or anything like that. I just play it for fun, honestly. Or play it for content. Doesn't really work for me. Okay, now we're gonna go middle. We're gonna mega you, and we're gonna bang that in there. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna have a big flat surface on the bottom. I think that's basically what I've been missing. Because with this ship, the reason that that floats is because it has a big flat underside. I just thought I need to get my carrier working again. I had an old carrier design that I tried out ages ago. But never got it fully built. Oh, a large amount of my builds are like externally mostly complete. And internally they're like bare as anything, just because I couldn't be bothered to do the interior. Tell you what, this graphics thing is not bothering me as much in this game as it would in other games. If it was like Fallout and I was having that kind of problem, I would immediately switch because I'd know that I can get much better quality. But as is a predominantly a block game, so you're building with everything with blocks, it's less of a problem. Anyway, I'll stop talking about the technicalities of shit. At least it's timing. Oh, well, we got an assert cargo box. Lovely. Vanguard, 400s. If it comes within range, blast it out of the sky. I always found that getting down to basics in these kind of games is the hardest part. But when you've done that, you're just like, okay, this goes there, this goes there, this goes there, everything fits into place. And you're just like, yeah. Yeah, you're kind of just like, ah, that's how it works. Right, I'm going to lay out another deck. Sorry, another layer of blocks. Not even near building decks yet. This is going to be a lot lighter than the last ship, because it's all light armor so far.
Good evening, Ghost. How are you?
Hey, Maceface. Doing alright, thanks. Just trying to figure out space engineers and how stupid its systems can be. Alright, so what we're gonna do here... Oh, shit. Bloody hell. Don't get me wrong, this game's great, but its systems can be so stupid sometimes.
What's on your agenda?
Oof. Building this ship mostly. I really don't have much else that I want to do at the moment.
Few doom bars tonight?
I tend to only go for one at a time personally. Never really found going multiple in a night particularly interesting. Where are we going? We're gonna go for batteries, and we're gonna put them center line. Do 5 batteries center line, and some gyros on the outside of them. Oh shit, before I do that. Please note what I'm doing at the moment is purely testing, so I need to build the rest of the ship on top of it once I'm done. There we go. So those are all on depressurize. Great. Come on, game, don't be an idiot. Oh yeah, floats like a paper boat. Not surprised. Alright, cool. So that seems to work. Now here's the thing, the section below this is going to be empty no matter what. So what I'm actually planning this. Gonna drop in. These. So I can hopefully keep the sealed section as the lowest end of the boat. Or ship, whichever you prefer. All means the same fucking thing. Oh yeah, that seems to be fine. Right. I'll tell you what, I might just start working on this one. So I can adjust weight and that kind of stuff as I go. Where's my engines? There they are. So what I'm going to do is do 5 of these aside. These are my directional thrusters, so that left and right. It's basically going to help keep it in the same place. I don't want it to keep continuously moving all over the place and just being an irritant. So, what I'm going to do is another row of them back here. As your rear. Everything seems to be still perfect. I'm happy with that. Great. Let's do a biggie on the outside. Oh, have I missed something? I have missed something. Oh dear. Huh. Okay, fine. I did an oopsie. Well, wait a minute, those were heavy. Oh, never mind, who cares? The rest of the hull's made out of light armour. It'll be fine. Might sag the ship into the water a little bit more, but it won't be too much of a big deal. I'm thinking what I need to do. Uh-oh, that's not good. There we go. We're all right now. Alright. What we're gonna do is this. I'm not gonna do it out of heavy armor purely because heavy armor is gonna cause more of an issue. Come on, you. Don't fuck with me. There we go. Oh, that's a 3. I want a 4, if I can find it. Nope. Need one of those. There we go. I wonder... I'm going to go the entire length. Oop, not with that many, but I'll do this far to speed up a little bit. It's only 2 rows of heavy armour, but it's enough. Yeah, we did. Great. Oh, balls. Tell you what, can I? Do that? Yes, I can. Ooh. It's alright. Yeah, boy. Put a temporary bulkhead whilst you just finish off the front end that you didn't place down properly. Where are we going? We going there? Yeah. Yeah, that made it far more stable. It was that front end that was causing it, fair enough. I'll leave that rail in there. Yeah, sod it. I'll make it look less weird by just finishing it off a bit. Okay, I'll bring that in there. Great. Yeah, it's more or less there. Great. Now there's going to be a bit of bobbing for this next part. And I don't think it's going to be a problem. There we go. And by bobbing, I'm basically saying that the front end of the ship is it's just gonna drop. Then it's gonna surface again because I'm removing blocks and then placing blocks again. And that's basically affecting the pressurization, so basically the entire ship's going into the water and then out of the water. So, what are we going to do? Actually, tell you what. What I'm going to do is this. Oop. Pop that in there. I'm going to basically make what I'm going to call nodes with these conveyor junctions. Ugh. Stop it. Don't need that one anymore. Now, obviously the ship's going to need a lot of point defense. It's a Navy ship. That is the immediate. Keep this thing as safe as possible. Yeah, I think I might put some heavy armor in around here. Alright, has that affected the balance much? Oh, barely. Good. Here comes the part where it may affect the balance a lot. Because these things are heavy. These missile launchers. Oh wow. The ship is so goddamn stable that it doesn't care. I love it. They're not airtight blocks. Fair enough. There we go. Right, so those missile launchers are not airtight blocks. Fair. I think one thing I want to do is I want to try and make airtight sections of the hull in the underside. Just to make sure that the ship, for an example, say it gets hit in the hull midships, for an example. So, midships, very simple, middle of the ship. Oh, sod off, Ember, you idiots. Alright. Yeah, so the ship gets hit right in the middle. I'd half expect something like that to happen at some point. Basically, what you want to want is, yes, that central section will get flooded. That's fine, it happens. But if the front and the rear are still pressurized, there's a good chance that you're not going to go down. Now, please note, I say chance because it is not guaranteed. Almost nothing is guaranteed when it comes to warfare. So one thing I'm going to do with this ship is I'm going to try and use heavy armor sparingly. I don't want the entire ship to be bogged down in heavy armor. But, having said that, there are areas that I think are going to need heavy armor more than others. So, what I'm planning is this. There we go. Now this part in the front, I'm thinking of going for... Ooh. Can I get it in there? Yes, I can. A set of L303 Jericho missiles. I have tested these things out. I have used them on spaceships. Holy crap, are they scary. They are super long range, and they do a stupid amount of damage. So it's going to be part of the main armament of this ship. Oh mate, we're barely moved in our waiting. That's perfect. Gonna have Seaways behind the 203s. Because we do not want this thing to get shot to shreds. We want it to survive. I'll tell you one thing I'm gonna do though. I'm gonna cut out the sides of these so then I can put my vents in. So that then these don't need to exist anymore. But what does need to exist is... get rid of that. A connection between... Oopsie. Here we go. Ah, that's the back of the vent. Right, okay, fine. If we do that, that should be fine. So we're going to have vents here. I'm probably going to put some more in the back and make the ship as survivable as I can, basically. That's the one thing I want to do. Right. I'm going to start getting rid of extra blocks that were in from starting the lower hull. Oh, nope, don't want to get rid of those. Ruh-oh, we sinking again. Lol. Now we're not sinking. Oh, that's the funny part. Sinking, not sinking. Sinking, not sinking. Right, so we've got a few batteries back here. There we go. Yep. So my thought is I'm going to try doing something here. I know I'm probably using too many conveyor junctions, but I don't care. I'm not going to take this thing on a multiplayer server, so I don't care, quite honestly. There we go, set reactors. So this is going to be our power source. So yeah, 203mm turret. Can't control it at the moment. Don't think I've got enough power to run it. So this kind of ship is probably going to be more of a missile frigate slash destroyer. At least that's my current idea for it. Right, I think what I'm going to do... is do a heavy armor sheet along here. Tell you what, let's do it this way. Gonna make a longer. How are we doing? Ooh, there's a lot of weight on the front. Okay, I need to start ballasting the rear. That does not surprise me. How's this? We've definitely sunk a bit. But it's not that bad, honestly. Sir Buzzard. Ooh. You might be fun to punch in the face. Multiple times. So that's the reactor bay. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to figure out a way of turning this thing into a working ship. Internally. I mean, what? It is a working ship. Okay, I might see if I can fit in some extra weapons somewhere. How much have we got in here? 4? I could do 4 in there. But if I did that, never mind. Still quite a lot smaller. And that's a good thing in many ways. Smaller means more maneuverable. A good amount of it underwater. But that's kind of how these style of ships work. Dangerous Ember encounter, you say? I'm severely tempted to go over there and just fuck it up. The other ship, the Vanguard. And for anybody wondering, that ship is older than Wasted Space's Space Engineers series of the same name. Considerably so. Tell you what, I'm going to do ladders purely because safe. Well, safe? No. No. Space, that's the one. Yeah, I'm going to keep those fully contained. Because I'm going to keep the reactors as encased as I possibly can, because I don't want those going up. Yeah, it's sitting a little rear heavy at the moment, but that is fine. Alright, yes, bastards. Oh, they have a helicopter. Whee! That's gonna fall off the edge. Or it's gonna clang. One of the two. Alright, where are we at? We want the Jerry's. Jerry's, wake up. It's time to have some fun. Groups. Jerry's, mouse. Circle subs. Oh yeah, and of course groups, Jerry's, on off. Oops. Have fun. Get wrecked. That is what two of them does. Technically, two of them was overkill. But I don't even know the meaning of overkill. Oh yeah, let's get rid of those. Oh yeah, I never put decent reverse engines in this ship. Oops. Hey look, I did something stupid. Well, that's new. There we go. Here we go. Stay figure, get out. We go for little mini engines. Of much power. I assure you not, those things are not. Those things are real powerful. Later. Oh no. That's the thing with this ship. It is big, it is heavy, it is, well, it's a battle cruiser. That's kind of what it's supposed to be. This thing moves at approximately 30 meters a second. At full speed. Actually, no, sorry, that is not full speed. That's about 75% speed. Whoa. What's the problem with mega low quality on a really high quality screen? Oh well. Yeah, this ship might get redesigned in the future. Might not. Really depends on whether I'm going to be asked to. Are they docking clamps? Here we go. On, off. Switch lock. Yep, they are on. So, let's quickly... Gonna make that a landing area for helicopters and that kind of stuff. Basically crew. join the ship on this level. Now this is the point where I'm going to start using lighter armor more for like the deck plating. Everything else is just going to be heavy. There we go. So this is the top of the tower where I'm going to have the control deck. Where are we going? Oh. Fair enough. Cat's decided. I'm out. He just was. That cat is going to come back here and meow at me until I open the front door for her. Not a tinker. Unless she's already been let out. No idea. Now the reason I've done that, simple. so that I can put the deck in. Now, technically, if I was going to go super space saving, I could have turned that into like a secondary deck and then use the ladder slot that was in there. But I'm not really going to do that this time. At least not for the time being. If I feel like I can make a lot more things fit into this, I might do. But at the moment, I'm going to leave it. Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's do this in the concrete. Bloody ember, naff off. This area is my home because I say so. And I have the firepower to back it up. I just shot down an assault ship. Dangerous Ember account, 7 clicks out by the looks of it, almost. Sorry, 6.5. I'm confusing things here. Brain not work. Ooh, you want that as battered, grey. Put 30mm series in the back. It's getting there. Need to do the bridge. That's not too much of a problem. Sweet. What the shit?
BOI.
Hey, Cats and Arthur. Welcome. Okay, what am I missing? Something is heavily weighing the ship down towards the back. And I don't know what it is. That's not good. Oh, does it not have any? That's quite possible. Oh shit. I have a feeling that the batteries have completely run out. And there's nothing in the reactors. Okay, there's some imbalance somewhere and I don't know what the hell's going on. That's just great. There's not enough power in it, that I'm seeing. Shit. Okay, I need to get into the reactor bay. Whereas I'm not playing in full survival, and I'm not playing in full God mode. I'm kind of playing in a mixture of both. It seems to have almost stabilized. Oh, and of course I smack into something going too fast. Haven't done that in a while. Why is the ship listing off to one side all of a sudden? Do I need more gyros on board? I guess so. That's what the only thing I can think of at the moment. Or if I've put too much weight in the top and it's rolled over. Fine. Okay, now I understand. Now I figured it out. So I'll cut those out and do what I normally do. I don't know why I didn't do this at all, but I apparently just didn't. I don't know why it's wanting to do it on its side all the time at the moment. Is there a hole? No, there isn't a hole. Why in the hell is this happening then? That is making 0 sense to me. Okay, I am genuinely confused. Clearly it is top heavy. Well, too top heavy for its own good. So... oh, fucking hell, I hate this player thing. This is bullshit. I'm getting really pissed off at that. Surely, when you have God mode, oh, I hate that. It's got to be some sort of bug. Oh great, that shredded the underside. Shit. It's got to be too top heavy. That's the only thing that I can think of. Nope, it's centre of mass. Oh, weird. Pink asteroids. Don't know why, but okay, fine. Can't delete that one. Fine. I wonder if I cut out that. I'm going to do a line of those batteries, these advanced batteries. Find the damn things. There they are. Bang them in the underside. Because here's the thing, we want the centre of weight for this thing to be way lower than it is. Because it's a ship, it's not supposed to be top heavy. It's supposed to be bottom heavy. Oh. Let's try that. Game, why the hell do you keep doing that? Oh, bloody thing. Oh, wait a minute. That didn't work at all. This ship is just being irritating. What I felt like was a pretty good design earlier, but no, this one's now a piece of shit. Fine, I'll put some of those advanced batteries in the front of it. Try and balance the bloody thing out. Why are you doing this to me, ship? Why? Technically, it's not even the ship, it's just balance. Tell you what, let's just cut off the roof. Why? A ship. No problems. It is massive. Absolutely no problems. Smaller ship, massive problems. Oh, I've had enough of this. What is making this so much of a pig's ear to build? It's got a higher centre of mass. Something I am noticing. Craziest thing is, his centre of weight might be hot. Yeah. Oh, is it that? Is it the centre of weight that's causing it? Can't be. Yeah, it's dead on, weight-wise. But it was listing like fury earlier. Why? What is causing that? That was so irritating. Oh well, at least it seemed to have balanced it out for the time being. Please note, for the time being. Oh my god, I hate it when things like that happen. And seemingly out of the blue too. You're just like, why? What is causing this? What I might end up doing though is I might go to the underside of the ship. Yeah, I might go to the underside of the ship and just make almost a wedge under there. Just out of heavy items. Right at the centre of mass, and just try and make it a bit more balanced towards the lower half of the ship versus the upper half. Because on this kind of vehicle, on a naval vessel, you want most, if not all, of your weight in the lower section of the ship, because otherwise it's just going to capsize. At least that's the way that I understand it. I'm not going to claim to be the authority on that kind of stuff, because I don't know a huge amount about naval ships. Okay. You're listing again, aren't you? Oh, for God's sake. Alright. Enough of this. Tell you what I need on this thing is simple. I need to lock it down somewhere so that it stops listing. God's sake, game, you are beyond stupid. Well, at least it's not going to list for the time being. Jesus Christ. What is it that makes this thing just fall apart so quickly? Tell you what. Let's get rid of all of that. What I want to do is I want to basically make a dead weight plate underneath the ship. So there's nothing to it, it's just pure weight. There's nothing special about it, it's just a big old block of iron. Well, steel in this case. Let's lower it a bit. Need to do a bit more. Centre of mass is right there. I wonder, I'm going to try removing the reactors from where they currently are. Need that conveyor junction there. And I'm going to put them below the waterline. Yeah, just going to have to do junctions, unfortunately. So I'm going to bung all of the reactors below the waterline. Center of mass is further forward. Oh, wrong one. Wrong ship. Oh, this ship doesn't have an antenna. That's probably why it's not showing up its center of mass. That's fine. Doesn't everything matter at the second. It's kind of docked, so it doesn't really matter until it does matter. And I'm just like, well, shit. Now, I'm not going to give it any assistance. And okay. Why does it think that it's heavier at the back? It isn't. I'm sure of that. It's not the wind, is it, that's causing it to list? Swear to God, if it is, that's ridiculous. Why is it so heavy towards the back? That's the part that's not making sense. Is that really going to affect it that much? No. I don't know why the game thinks that it's so much heavier than it is. It isn't. Unless it's that deck. I'm just going to remove that deck entirely, just for testing purposes. Okay, that is definitely raising the ship a bit. I'm actually going to delete it and move it over, just so that it doesn't accidentally... hit this ship. I might just stick with the Vanguard, honestly, for the time being. I don't really need any smaller ships. I'm just doing this more for fun and more for testing, basically, trying to... Okay. What seems to be making it so thick and heavy? Tell you what, let's try this. Seems to be alright now. Maybe this ship size or style cannot take more than 3,000 tons of weight. I'm wondering if that's the problem. I think it might be. So this thing cannot be more than 3,000 ton. Fine. Which is why I'm currently sealing parts of it up with light armor, because I don't want it to frickin' fall apart. Drop my character onto the deck. Place myself there. Alright, I am going to start placing pieces of armor to try and rebalance the ship a bit. Because here's the thing. Okay. We want it balanced a bit better. Where are we at? There it is. I might need to try something else. Oh well. Oh, you're not going to try and capsize again, are you? Fucking stupid thing. I swear I might just start a new build when I've next got some time to do so. Because this is pissing me off. Yeah, it's being a pain to balance at the moment. So what I think what I need to do is just keep an eye on the ship balance, like the balance of the actual ship itself. And I need something to to ballast this ship because otherwise it's going to capsize again. Fuck it. Let's get a copy of it, and then I am done with that for the time being. Because holy shit, is that annoying. Alright. Come on. Oh yeah, that's one I found on the Nexus ages ago. Sorry, the Nexus? Wow, wrong one. On Steam. But here's the problem with it. It doesn't float anymore because it's using hydrogen tanks to float. That was the old system. And now hydrogen tanks are the ballast, not the flotation. So if I was going to try and fix that one up to be able to float, I would need to take it up into space and just create a big internal section that was entirely pressurized. Actually, I'll tell you what, I can probably show you how to do it anyhow. Probably make it easier. If I quickly go back up into space, bring my character up here, paste the ship hole. There it is. It's huge. BT dubs. Whoa, there it is. There. So basically, the reason that this won't float is the hydrogen tanks. So if I get rid of all of these, there are parts missing, unfortunately, because it looks like it's using a different mod to the one that I'm using for these whole sections. I can't remember what mod it is. It's one of the ramps mods. I can't remember who by though, unfortunately. So yeah, we want to replace all of the missing hull sections. Might as well just do this as the player character. This back bit I will leave open for the time being, purely because it doesn't really need to be open. Well, it doesn't really need to be I don't know. Wow, I haven't had any of my beer. The grub. Alright, you. Alright, you little psych bastard, get out of here. No. Aha, here we go. Here's some more hull to fix. So pop that in there. The problem with some of these workshop ships though, let me find the 400mm turret. 400mm turret. Looks positively small compared to the ship. A ship hull is just massive. If I was going to kit this out as a battleship, I would put my 400mm guns up here. I have one there and one back here, as it's marked. But this style of design, this catamaran style, is extremely easy to work with, luckily. So you can just place everything you need to place. Ooh, okay, that's clipping into the back of the other turret. I would want that at least another block higher, I think. Let's do it this way. Not the cleanest way of doing it, but it works. And I have used this hull before. It's really useful. It's a really nice one, actually. Can't remember the mod author, the creator's name. Have to look it up. There we go. You would want super firing guns like this. As your main armament. At least that's my suggestion. If I quickly place these couple of blocks in. Anyway, yeah. What I would do personally. Also remove. Gonna have to charge my character back into the hull somewhere, if I can find the hole. Oh, hey look, there's 4 of them up here. So what you want to do is you want to get rid of all of these. But where you can start to see light, what you want to do, draw a line all the way down the length of the ship. Make sure that you cannot see light outside of the ship, otherwise if you can, this does not work. Oops. Here we go. Just keep doing this until you've filled up everything. And do what I was doing earlier, where you basically put a vent on one side of the hull and a vent on the other side. The top vents you want all set to depressurize. The under vents you leave alone. And then you pressurize the lower hull. This one, it's going to be a huge amount of pressurized space. You could set up an O2 generation system. That might work. Actually, no, it probably will work. But this other way is actually considerably cheaper and doesn't cost like producing oxygen. Ow. So what I'm going to do now is this. Now this isn't in sections, so I probably need less than if it was. But you want to just put your vents in. And you want a way to be underneath it, so I'm just going to control space my character in with spectator mode. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't want to do that yet. I want to go into the air vents. All 20 of them. Set them to depressurize. Then put your vents in. Hell, I might even consider kitting this thing out as my floating base. .7 kiloton. That's actually quite lightweight for a hull this size. I mean, bearing in mind it is made out of purely light armour. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sit my character right about here. And I'm going to place down some advanced batteries because advanced batteries are better than normal, which come from a mod. So just place all of those down. And what I'm going to suggest is you use gyros in this position. I'm going to put them on the batteries for the time being. And hopefully yeah, I know, you'll be fine. Let me just quickly get down to the planet. With our, hopefully, newly airtighted hull. There you go. Four kilotons. And there's two 400mm turrets, some batteries, and some gyros. That's it. Oh, don't want to do that. Actually, no, yes, I do want to do that. This ship is vast on the inside. Lots of hallways. And there's airlock doors in there purely because there's a bunch of big, heavy doors on the underside of the ship. Oh. I'm gonna go out there. Even I don't remember the full interior of the ship. But yeah. There's my ship. 23 kilotons, bearing in mind. Pretty much all heavy armor. And then this is this workshop ship at just over 4 kiloton, purely because it don't have anything in it. It would be about 3 or 4 times that weight easily, maybe even 5 if it was fully kitted out. Bruh, why are you not on depress? That's just rude. Really? They're not all on depressurize? Why are you moving? Stop moving. I do. At least for the time being. Whoops. Yeah, fully pressurized down here. Fantastic. Tell you what I'm gonna do though. I'm gonna draw some big sections. And we're gonna do here. There we go. There's less chance of the ship sinking if the worst were to happen, shall we say. I'm not going to fully button this thing up for the time being. Actually, wait a minute, I don't need to worry about that because the bank is still open. Because what I want to do... are you doing, PC? Occasionally it just revs up the fans. Something that I've been noticing more and more recently, and I'm just like, why are you doing that? I have noticed though it happens far more often in Space Engineers than other games. What do we got here? Oxygen tanks? Yeah. I don't remember whether they're still buoyant or not. Have to double check. I'm wondering. Yeah. Great. Right, so the ones that are the front are the ones that I just took out. What about these back ones? Let's try that. How much does it lower the buoyancy? If at all. It doesn't? Jesus. Give me a second, folks. Here's the control software that I use for my computer. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna run it at 100% all the time. I need to rev the fans, you idiot. I wonder whether it's the fan. I'm wondering whether it's the front and rear fans that are revving like fury. I think it is. Interesting. I wonder if that's why I've been having fan revving sounds. It's just the fans going all out to maximum speed and then back down. Maximum speed, then back down. It's like woo, woo. That kind of noise. It's really irritating. Because you're just like, shut up. Oh, it's a cargo star. Yo, big guy, your guns should be turning that thing into shreds, please. Apparently I have to control your dumbass. Oh, here we go, and nope, nope. What the fuck? That's just rude. It's basically just drifting on by, gang. Wow. Wow, and I called that a battle cruiser. This thing's basically a battleship. But it's made out of entirely light armor. Which is bad in the case of warships, because you just like... light armor. Ha! This thing rides so out of the water that it might as well not have pressurized sections. It's so insanely light, this ship. Oh well. I'll tell you what, if I find the... where is your center of mass? Your center of mass is here. Right, okay, so if I turn this section into a reactor bay, because then you have the heaviest items inside the most central compartment. I might have to turn it into a reactor slash cargo bay, actually. Yeah, technically I could leave large chunks of this ship entirely empty and it wouldn't be a problem. And it's not even 5,000 tons yet. Oh, wait a minute. I have a version of this already set up. Maybe I should just... Ooh, I might do that. Uh-oh. Hey, I survive. Lol. Alright, big guy. You and I have got things to do. Also known as blowing that goddamn cargo star out of the air. Oh, wrong way. Oh yeah, I forgot. This ship, well, sorry, not the ship, the missile launchers that I have on board are very directional. Which is annoying. Come on, Jerry's. Apparently, I don't need to worry about it. Jesus Christ, this thing is so slow. Have I got... No way, I'm not out of 100 mil, am I? What? Seriously? I only have 100 rounds of HE? Fine. What the fuck? Have I just grazed along a ship or something? Oops. Oh boy, let's scare this thing a bit. Yeah, so this is the ship that I've been mostly playing around with in this save. Really nice ship to play around with, it's good fun. Technically, it is like overly heavy, but oh well. One of the things I might do is I might just cut out the floor in each section and completely replace it with like light armor or something like that and just make it a bit lighter weight. Hopefully make the ship raise a little bit more above the water. I'm actually wondering whether or not this kind of ship is a good idea in this kind of save or this kind of environment. Mainly for one reason. When you're going to a new area and going to assault it and take it over. Oh, wait a minute, where's my... Ah, there's my mag plates. They're just below the water. Oh, that's not good. Anyway, yeah. When you're building these ships and when you're about to go off and attack an enemy base, a large chunk of them that I know of, Rorigaris, are really far inland. I mean, for an example, Sunset City for the UCA, quite far inland. I wouldn't be able to bombard this city because it's not very big, and it's pretty well protected. If I was going to go and attack another area, well, if I was going to attack an area, I would be wanting to attack like a port city or something like that, because honestly, I can actually get to it. Okay, so why, oh why are we so far below the water? This is odd. This isn't good. I think what this ship needs... Yeah, I think I'm actually going to start doing that. It's, lightning cutting, shall we say. That's helped already, and that's just literally removing the decks. Jesus Christ, holy cow, I'm gonna keep doing that. Interesting. Okay. If it's a larger open space, it matters more than a smaller, the multiple smaller spaces. That's weird, but also kind of cool at the same time. I don't have any external oxygen vents, do I? No. I want to move my character here. Hello. Come on. Now that I've added those vents in, I'm wondering whether I'm going to get any extra height out of the water. Well, the front's doing alright. The back's looking a little saggy. And yes, I did hear my say so like that. I wonder... Let's try this. A couple of extra vents. There's a bit of extra weight back here, and I'm trying to find out where. Oh, I wonder if it's the cargo containers. Maybe I need to move some of the cargo containers up into the other section. Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. I kind of want to see... Actually, you know what, let's see if I can get the villager out. Which was the other ship, if I remember. I think it is the villager. Yep, villager class battle cruiser. Now, is that the last water variant? I'm not sure. I actually want to know. Version 2... Let's try this one. Glug, 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 glug. Oh my god, yeah. That is glugging like fury. Holy shit. Character's helmet, it's opening and closing like fury. Love it. I need to find the mod that's automatically opening and closing my helmet and remove it. Oh no. Let me guess. Balls. There's a door in the way. Damn it, there's a door in the way. There's no reactors on board this ship at the moment. I wonder... Okay, there are reactors on board, they're just empty. Alright, deuterium! Need like 200 pieces per. Just cause I felt like it. Deuterium, there you are. Boink! And boink! Let's try that. Bye-bye. They're all saying yellow. Why are they all saying yellow? Why? Why? I'm not happy with this. The fuck, bro? Oh, that's why. We going up? I think we're going up. Haha. Going around with the ceiling done. Ugh. You. Ah, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Find Blake. You are pointing towards... Aha! Thought so. My shoddy patchwork. How very dare I? Yeah. Thought so. My shoddy patchwork. Biting myself in the arse. Fair enough. Fix that. Hey. Uh-oh. Going up. Tell you the great thing about this ship though, the way that it's set up. Go into here. I've already separated it into sub-levels. So, as long as this part stays flooded and the rest of the ship is airtight, I'm fine. I don't need to worry about it. So what I need to do with this thing is, unfortunately, it is very lightly armed, and I need to rectify that completely. I am going to, not tonight, but another time, I'm going to rip out all the 203s, so, yeah, all these dual barrel turrets. And I'm going to replace them with probably 300 or 400mm guns. And then maybe include some sort of other guided weapon system. And also probably armor the living hell out of this thing and make it a bit tougher, because holy shit, is it weak as anything at the moment. I've actually heard that these blast door blocks, because they don't deform, they're actually much better at armor than normal armor blocks. So I might do like an internal skin, so along kind of so kind of along here up to the front edge of the ship, like maybe up to here, so the hull can get pierced but everything else is absolutely fine. But I'm not sure. I might just do deck armor, which is simplest way of doing that is if I come along with my character. Oop. Just take the decks and put heavy armor plates all over them, and maybe consider stripping out some of the hull and replacing it with heavier armor. Maybe, not sure there. But yeah, that's so funny though. Just under 6,000 tons. Over 23,000 tons. Yeah. Whoa, wait a minute. How are you floating so well? I am surprised, but also happy. Huh. Okay, cool. Yeah, I need to redo the red marking this stuff. Because there's a red coating on a lot of ships that in the real world that basically, I think it's like a rust resistant coating or something like that. But yeah, there's my plans. I'm not sure how much of them I'm going to do on stream. I might try and do some. Definitely going to replace the missile systems. Because of the mech specs ones, they're only about 4 kilometer range. I think what I'll probably end up doing is I'll move the I'll have the turret here, and maybe the missile systems a bit further up. Because with the Jerichos, the one super powerful ones, don't get me wrong, they are super powerful. But actually, that's a thought. Ooh, that might work. I could zigzag Jerichos, one there and one here for this side, so have them kind of in an X shape, X pattern. so I can just bring the ship alongside and facing broadside and just fire off that way. But that comes with its own issues in the fact that you don't want to get shot. And showing someone your broadside is not the best idea in the world. So I think I'm probably going to stick with forward facing for the Jericho launchers. But I'll probably use a different type of missile system as well to hopefully complement it, just because the problem with these is they are direct fire. They are guided, but they're not like heavily guided. You have to be pointing directly towards the target that you want to use these missiles on. Whereas if you're using any other missile system, it doesn't matter as much. Like VXMs, Tridents, they will target and hit their targets pretty easily. The only problem with them is they're kind of short range. They're only about, I think they're only about 5 kilometer range. But yeah. Oh, hello, Callisto. Vanguard. Trident missiles. Yeah, only 5 clicks. I don't know if the missile is longer range than that, but... Oh. Uh-oh, someone's getting a bit pounded. Lol. Oh, that's hilarious. You just got shot to shit. Haha. Sucks to be you. But yeah, I think the Villachev is gonna be the main ship that I use. I will probably get rid of the Vanguard, rearm the Villachev, and that will probably be all that I need to do with this ship. I might have to work on some other point defense systems too, because don't get me wrong, the ones that I have are great, but they're short range. I think I'd much rather have considerably longer range point defense than short range. Where is it? I think I'm gonna have to put my radar. And what was it? Table? Hollow table. There it is. There you go, put the radar there. And then place its corresponding hollow table right there. And I think one of the things I'm going to do as a must-have, as long as it's... yeah, as long as it's beneath the main cockpit / bridge. That's the problem, the bridge. Have like an armoured CIC area in the middle, just so the ship itself could get shot to shreds, but anybody in the CIC is absolutely fine. That'll probably be the best way of doing it. But anyway, folks, I think that will be it for tonight. Haven't been doing a huge amount tonight, so I do apologise if the content was a bit boring. But, yeah. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on Sunday. Sunday is always an interesting day where it's usually it's the end of the weekend. I'm doing whatever I feel like because I'm either tired or that kind of stuff, basically. I end up getting to the point where I'm just like, I just either want to watch something or just play something mindlessly and not comment over the top of it. But hey, that's just the way that I play whenever I'm playing on my own. Yeah, still a really nice ship. thank you very much to the mod author who originally created... the builder who originally created it. I have taken it and got lots and lots of fun out of it. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. And I will see you on Sunday. So, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the follow button, hit the notification bell, all that wonderful gubbins. I really don't mind which side you join me on, whether it be YouTube or Twitch. That's entirely your choice. That's why I do it through Restream. And Restream seems to work most of the time. Ish. But yeah, anyway. I will see you guys on Sunday. So, good night, stay safe, have fun, and I'll catch you on Sunday. Bye, folks. Oh yeah, small updates coming over the weekend. I am getting a drawing tablet, so that should be fun to play around with. I will probably be playing around with that on Sunday. So, see you on Sunday, folks. Bye.